Yo, back with another one. Man, I just want to come to you guys, man, and just kind of just share myself, share my story, man. I'm not perfect by no means necessary, man. And I don't want to come on here to act as if I'm perfect, to act as if I'm just great, because I'm not. I have flaws. I have issues that I face. I want to just tell you, man, that growing up, it was tough growing up. And even now it's tough. It's tough because it's things that I faced as a kid. If I don't fix them, those things will hinder me now. And if I don't fix them, the ones now, it will hinder my child. It will hinder my offspring that I will have one day in life. So I'm here just to say, look, listen, man. Whatever you face, whatever you go through, fix it, because if you don't fix it, others will face it. So whatever my dad or whatever my mom faced, it went on to me, and now I face it. And if I don't correct it, it will go on to the next. To tell you, man, I'm not perfect at all, man. I was a kid, man, who had dyslexia, couldn't read. Reading was horrible for me, man. Speaking, man, I stuttered. I used to go to the floor. I used to stutter so bad. Writing, you couldn't tell what I was writing. You literally thought a chicken scratched that on the paper. That's how bad it was. I was disabled, but you couldn't see it. And I'm here just to tell you, I'm not perfect by no means necessary. I'm not perfect at all. I make many mistakes. I have many flaws. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect. No, I'm not perfect. And listen, it's okay not to be perfect. You're not meant to be perfect. You're meant to be you, and you're meant to make mistakes. You're meant to have flaws. And those flaws, if you practice on those flaws and you work on those flaws will make you great. Your weaknesses will make you strong. If you focus on your weaknesses, you become strong. But if all you're doing is focusing on your strength, then you leaving your weaknesses so far behind that when you get hit with your weaknesses, you get stuck and you stay and you fall down. And just like me, if I would have stayed stuck on having dyslexia, I wouldn't be where I am now. I wouldn't be a college graduate who graduated with dyslexia, who couldn't read, who couldn't write, who couldn't speak. But I went and I graduated from college with a communication degree where I had to read, I had to write, I had to speak. Look, listen, people will label you. You will be labeled. But you can't let that label stop you. You can't let that label hold you back. You may feel, look, listen, man, I'm not good enough for this. Look, listen, you are good enough. All you got to do is start being good. Oh, look. It's the quote that says, you know what? It say, you don't have to be great to start. You just got to start to be great. And it's the truth. I'm here just to tell you my testimony. I wasn't great. And I'm not great now, but I'm striving to be great. I'm striving to go beyond great. That's why I say it, because listen, many of us are stuck on just being average. Like average is cool, but you better than that. You better than that. You meant to be great. You meant to be phenomenal. So stop just looking to say, man, that's what I know. Look, listen, you better than that. You better than that. Stop allowing yourself just to sit and be stuck because you don't feel like you're not good enough. You feel like what you bring to the table is not strong enough. It's not good enough. I'm just to tell you, listen, give everything you got. Give everything you got, because you meant to be great. You meant to be phenomenal. But you stuck on just being average because somebody told you wasn't good enough. You thought to yourself, maybe I'm not. No, look, listen, you are. You're good enough. You're good enough. I thought I wasn't good enough. I thought a kid who had dyslexia, I didn't think I was good enough for college. So I told mama, listen, mama, hey, mama, I'm gonna work at Walmart. I'm gonna work at McDonald's or Walmart, become manager, and we're gonna have a nice crib. We're gonna live it up. I didn't dream big. I dreamed small. But you're not meant to dream small. You meant to dream big, and big happens. But what happens is you get stuck on dreaming so small that when small happens, you hit the spot. Listen, aim for high. So if you aim high, you at least hit the rock. You at least hit the clouds. Not the rock, you hit the clouds. Listen, but if you jump and you have your parachute on, you jump from that cliff. You jump from that cliff of negativity. You jump from that cliff of failure. You jump from that cliff of you don't think you can do it. You jump from that cliff of doubt. And let your parachute open. It's gonna be some bumps. It's gonna be some bruises. It's gonna come some times you feel like you don't got it, that you're not good enough. But let me just tell you, keep pushing. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Don't give in. You are good enough. You are great. I don't care what nobody say. I was told I couldn't read. I'm emotional. I was told I couldn't read, man. I was told you're not good enough. I was told you not good enough. I remember growing up, I was told I was ugly. I was told I was not smart. I was told I was not that. I was not this. It's just to tell you, man, forget what people say. Believe in you. If don't nobody else believe in you, believe in you. Believe in what you bring to the table is good enough. And don't allow people to limit you. Don't allow people to break you down. Don't allow people to stop you. You great, and you meant to be great. And you gonna be great. Take it from a kid who could not read, who could not write, whose speaking was horrible. Take it from me. Believe in you. Believe in who you are as a person, that you're good enough. Believe in it, because you are. And don't let nobody stop you. The only person that can stop you is you. Forget what they say. Forget what they say. Forget what they think. You're good enough. You're good enough. Say it, you good enough. Say it, I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I'm good enough. Tell yourself, don't be average. Don't be good. Be beyond great. Listen, man, tell yourself, don't be average. Don't be good. Be beyond great. You are valuable. You are special. You are unique. You are worthy. You are great. You were born into a royal priesthood. You weren't born to just sit there and be average. You weren't born to sit there and people tell you you're not good enough and you're not. Look, listen, God came and he had his son, Jesus Christ, die for your sins before you was even born. He chose you before you was even born. I mean, to tell you, he knew you was going to be great. But the greatest thing he ever gave us was decisions, was choice. And if you make the choice to think that you average, that's all you going to get. That's all you going to get. So don't be stuck on being average. Get from that. Get from what people are talking about. Get from what people are saying. Forget it. Work. Get it. Go. I was told I wasn't smart enough. I was told I wasn't good enough. And people believed it. Look at me now. And I'm just scratching the surface. I'm just scratching the surface. And if I'm just scratching the surface, wait till you see what God got in store for me. And the plan he got for me, he got a plan just like that for you. He got a plan just like that for you. But what you got to do is you got to believe. You got to have faith. Because God has something great for you. He has something phenomenal for you. Listen, I said, a kid who had dyslexia, who couldn't read, who was told he ugly, who was told he's fat, who was told he's slow, who was told he wasn't strong enough, who was told he just couldn't do it. I'm here, and I'm still going, I'm still fighting. And we fight together. I'm going to fight with you. You just keep fighting. I'm going to fight with you. I ain't giving up. I ain't giving up. I'm going to break the cycle. I'm going to break my family cycle. I'm going to break it. I'm going to break it. And I'm going to show the next generation that you can be great. You don't have to take that label that was given to you. Sometimes you born into something. You can't change that. You can't change that. But you can make the change in being great. And start becoming you. Because you was meant to be phenomenal. You was meant to be great. So be that. Be you. Know you're valuable. Know you're special. Know you're worth it. I love you all. And I thank you for viewing. And I hope that what I said can be able to reach you. Can be able to help you. These ain't fake, man. These real. I'm coming to you from the heart. I'm coming to you from the heart. That's all I got. I'm going to give you everything I got. It's times that I ain't gave everything I got. I'm going to give you everything I got from this point forward. We had something in high school we called 200. You go 200. Every play, every snap, everything you do, 200. And I'm going to make my mama proud. I'm going to make you that's watching, that give up on everything. I'm going to make you proud. I'm going to let you know I can do it, you can do it. We can do it together. So like ain't everything I'm ever on. Repeat after me and say it like you mean it. Don't be average. Don't be good. Be beyond great. Don't be average. Come on, come on, come on. Don't be good. Be beyond great. I love each and every one of you guys. Hope you guys have a great and blessed day. Believe in you. You're valuable, you're special, you're great. You're beyond that. So be that. I'm out.